Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tablemon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off.
Tablemon.
Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Thanks so much for joining me today. We are going to, hey Jace fan, I'm doing well, thank you, how about you? We're gonna be playing with some of the Limitless tournament decks. I won the other day on Friday, 2 days ago. I won the tournament with Deciplum, but there were a bunch of interesting decks that I thought merited more exploring and stuff. And that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm honestly, hey Anti-Exploder, I'm pretty done with Standard before Vivid Voltage. I think it would be a good idea to sort of take a break from Standard this week until Vivid Voltage hits on Thursday. So why not play some Expanded now that we just got the bans and we just had a tournament. So Zoroark Eternatus did pretty well. It actually bubbled out of top 8. Eternatus of course has a lot of synergy with Zoroark because the Eternal Zone allows you to have a bunch of bench Pokemon, bench dark Pokemon, and then Zoroark is a dark Pokemon that takes advantage of the righteous beating. You can actually Trickster GX because you have a bunch of dark energies, and you have trade of course to draw extra cards, which is fantastic, right? We also have the Darkrai-GXs. They keep coming back in case something happens to our ability. We can bring them back to make sure we have a full bench, and they come back with an energy too, and we have Dead End GX as a GX option as well. And then we even have free treat with Darkrai-EX and the Dark Cloak ability. So a lot of synergy between all the dark type cards, and of course we have our Crobats to draw now that Shaman is gone. The format should be a little slower, which means just using one Crobat per turn should be fine. Yeah, should be fine. Anti-Explorer, you're waiting for END's Invitational. Nice, that's awesome. And so we have a bunch of supporters for variety. We have the Junipers, we have N, we have Guzma, we have Colress, we have Acerola. Using Acerola on your 340 HP guy seems pretty busted to me. We have Ranger to combat ADPization, of course. We have Compressors to get those in the discard pile and get them going. We also want to discard Dark Energy so that we can utilize our Dark Patches. We have the Hypnotoxic Lasers. We have a bunch of options here. We have a bunch of consistency with the Quick Balls and the Ultra Balls. Along with the Computer Search, we can even use Parallel City to limit our opponent's bench, especially good for the mirror match, right? Bringing them down from 8 to 3 is pretty devastating. And yeah, let's jump into the ladder and see what we can do with Zoroark Eternatus VMAX in Expanded. See if we can get some solid wins going. And there we go. Eter Zoro. Hello, gentlemen. Thanks so much for being here. Bichojón, gracias. Qué bueno que lo estés disfrutando. Mañana tendremos video nuevo en español. Y se ha visto bien el apoyo. No hemos llegado a la meta para que haya más videos a la semana, pero supongo que llegaremos poco a poco. Hey Boofling, hey Perusa, my Players Cup 2, it wasn't a great run. I had a bye round 1. Do I want to go first or second? I feel like I want to go first. But there are so many decks that want to go second though, so maybe I choose to go second. My Players Cup run didn't go very well. I got a bye round 1 because of my performance, I guess, at the qualifier stages with the 50 tournament keys, and then I lost round 2, and then I won losers round 1, and then I lost in losers round 2. I lost to 2 Pigarums. Both the second match that I lost, like I dead drew essentially both times, and that was it. Vince, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for resubscribing and showing the support. So yeah, it wasn't a great showing for sure on my part. I'm just gonna grab a Eternatus here and I'm gonna attach to it, I guess. It was a great showing on my part. and I lost to 2 Pikaroms. The first Pikarom I played, I feel like I was always like 1 energy short or something on winning. And Jace fan, thanks so much for the M&M. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. Okay. Kind of like this. I feel like I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna grab. I mean, I can't just rely on the Crobats. I feel like this is safe. It's risky-ish. I've lost a VMAX, and no, I didn't price another one. All right, so now I get these going. Perfect. This is looking pretty solid, honestly. Do I expect my opponent to get a KO? Probably not. Even with a DC, he doesn't get there, so I'm just gonna pass here for now. Vince, wow, thank you so much for the 100 M&Ms. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Perusa, you lost 2 in a row, also playing Mewtwo Elder, went to 2. Yeah, I went to 2 as well. You misplayed against Grant. Oh my gosh. 8 out of 8 heads Pika Hammers. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. And SB, thanks so much for subscribing. I believe that is on YouTube. Thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. I am giving out, if you're watching this on YouTube, yeah, I am giving out daily codes on every single video. If you are subscribed to the channel, you like the video, and you leave a comment. So if you do that right now, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll have a chance at winning the daily code. But Lazar, yes, this is your list, exactly. This is your bubble expanded list from Friday, indeed. Thanks so much, Vince. I'm gonna try, I know I always say this, and I generally always try, but hopefully this is for real this time. I do plan on streaming a lot more in the near future. Okay, so I can win this turn. Oof. That is not ideal, but it is what it is. If I get a VMAX plus enough benched Pokemon, I can just win here, and I don't think that's it though. I'm 1 short. I am 1 Pokemon short, unfortunately. Zionhofer, thank you so much for the follow. Sure, I'll go Restoration. No energy though, that's okay. I'll do this. So there's no point in getting that other bench. I'll just Dread End. Unfortunate that I couldn't get 1 more basic, but it's fine. My opponent isn't really threatening me at all with anything, so we're gonna be fine. Match, can I make a top 10 expanded decks video? I could, but we've only had 1 expanded tournament with the bans. The more expanded tournaments we have, I feel like it'll be easier to make such a video. So when we have more data, right, to say this is a video or this are the top 10 decks, then I can definitely do that. You know, can definitely do that. I don't know, like the Players Cup. If you had seen the LATAM chats, that was generally like super crazy. The LATAM chat was actually super crazy and out of control, and I feel very sorry for the people who had to manage that. It's like people who couldn't follow basic instructions were then complaining that the organization sucked and that blah blah blah. So it was not pretty. The LATAM bracket and the LATAM Discord chat was just not pretty at all. It generally wasn't pretty at all. What do I think about the Shaman ban? I think it makes sense. I'm also sad about it, but I think it makes sense. You know? I think it makes sense. Then 81 was a troll fest at the start. Well, in this one, people weren't necessarily trolls per se, but it felt like it. Like generally, it was full of people who just like did not bother to read instructions. The same question got asked 20 times that was answered in the rules. It was just crazy. It was just crazy. And then like something happened where the server in Brazil for PTGO went down or something, and a lot of people lost connection, and then so they were complaining about that, and it was just like, it was just out of this world. I don't understand what my opponent is doing, but I would like to finish this game as quickly as I can, which means having Guzma having access to Guzma, right, which is right there, which is fantastic. And yeah, my opponent was just, I don't know what he's playing, but his deck didn't look super competitive. EV Snorlax tag team, when we have VMAXs now, is just not very good. Why don't people read the rules? I don't know. Like, honestly, looking at that chat, I do not understand how those people survive on a day-to-day basis, right? Because they're adults, presumably, right? I do not understand. It was out of this world. It was out of this world crazy. But yeah. It was out of this world crazy. Hey Alex, thanks so much for being here. Alright. You're on mobile? Nice, Alex. Are you out? You're probably out. I'm gonna bet that you're out eating ice cream or something like that. Okay, decent starting hand. Decent starting hand. Alright. Okay, so obviously we can't win this turn. I'm just gonna play this, limit my opponent's bench. This might be Mewtwo seeing that. So I'm gonna discard the VS Seeker, grab myself an Eternatus. Yeah, grab myself an Eternatus, play this. I feel like this deck, because of these, would benefit more from Dowsing Machine than Computer Search. I think that's one change I would make. I'm playing the list as it was though, but I think it would benefit from that. Okay, I have a Ranger in case this is a weird ADP deck. I don't expect it to be, but it could be. Alright. Oh, you're on the way to Tennessee, nice. Wolfling, favorite cards from Vivid Voltage. I believe tomorrow there will be an article published on Channel Fireball where you can check out my top 10 list of cards from Vivid Voltage. Obviously, like Colossal VMAX is pretty good, Coding Energy is pretty good, H/V is gonna be impactful. Alright, we see a Sudowoodo being super annoying. So that's gonna be a problem. And my opponent has 4 stadiums, so this probably won't affect him at all. Okay, see, research. Oh, my opponent playing Shaman. Where's the honor? Where's the honor in playing with the bands? That's awesome, Alex. That's awesome. So, I heard Vivid Voltage is gonna have a low print run. Is that true? That's crazy. Pikachu is the only real card you're looking for. That makes sense. That makes sense. Everyone knows you're a big Pikachu fan, for sure. I wonder why, though. Okay, so my Zorua is gonna be gone, and that means my my draw supporter-ish stuff is gone. Didn't get a supporter, I didn't get another Crobat. I am in trouble. I am in genuine trouble. The boxes for Voltage are so expensive and sold out, really? Okay. I was definitely not aware. Okay, nice top deck. Sort of. I can two-shot the Mewtwo. Okay, that's as good a hand as you can ask for, honestly. That's as good a hand as you can ask for. This is not particularly great. I can Field Blower. Force him to potentially have another stadium. So I definitely should thin here. I'm gonna thin, so I have Colress, I'm gonna thin. No, I'm not gonna thin that. I'm not gonna think supporters because I wanna have options to draw supporters. Acerola could also be useful later on, but I guess I don't want to top deck Acerola. And maybe the Compressor, I guess? Sure, that makes sense. That makes sense. And then I'm gonna do this, discard the Ranger. The Ranger is definitely not gonna be too good. And I'll grab Crobat preemptively. And then we will threaten the 2-hit KO on this Mew 3. He could damage change. Could definitely damage change. We'll see. Oh wow, 130 to 140, that's crazy. Shaymin being banned sucks because you don't have Crobat, Thomas. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not banned yet though. So maybe you could play with Shaymin now to get some newer cards, right? And try to trade for the Crobat. I'm sure like there must be people on TCG that, I don't know, that wouldn't mind trading for Shaymin. It's like historically it's a good card, right? Historically it's a pretty good card. Alright. Okay, so my opponent did go for the damage change as expected. She's gonna power up here and then I'll Dread End. Now, which attack can he use to knock me out? This maxes at 160. So that's not enough. This doesn't KO me. Oh, his GX attack. And he gets to heal himself. Well, I mean, I was never gonna win if I didn't KO that Sudowoodo, right? I was definitely never going to win without KOing that Sudowoodo, so maybe I should try and draw the outs to that, perhaps? That's the only way I think I'm gonna win. Okay, so I'll play that. That is the second stadium for him that's gone. It's probably not super impactful. I'll do this, and then we'll draw 5. No Guzma. No Guzma in the discard pile. No way to retreat either. Okay, let's trade. We need to get really lucky here to find a Guzma. Not quite. Sure, I'll do this. I'll grab the VMAX. I don't see how I can possibly win this though. Maybe Acerola, but it's not looking good, that's for sure. It's not looking good at all. And if they have Guzma, then they can probably just win. Still no Guzma for me. I can't get myself a Float Stone, however, to be able to retreat this guy. I mean, I only play one Guzma, so I guess I should have discarded it with the Compressor. We'll do this, and then next turn he attacks me with something, probably this guy. It's just like I never one-kill that, and that's what really is impossible to deal with. So I think I am going to have to heal. Foul Bloom, not great. This guy. He had the stadium. That might be KO. Yeah, just Sudowoodo is way too much, right? Sudowoodo is just way too much to handle. Distortion Door, and then goes for the Guzma. And that's game, right? Knocks out Crobat for the game. So why did you spread? Like, yeah, alright. So my opponent was just wasting time there. Alright. Sudowoodo is too tough to deal with. This has Parallel Cities right now. Silent Lab to turn off Sudowoodo immediately would be good. It feels really difficult to deal with Sudowoodo a second. Guzma might be beneficial as well to make it easier to find it. Viking, greetings all the way to Germany. Thank you so much. You've been testing this with Silent Lab over Parallel City. That makes sense. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. And Thomas, thanks so much for the congratulations. Thank you so much. Definitely felt good to finally win a freaking tournament after so long. Viking, thanks so much for the follow as well. And Drago, you're very salty about the Eternatus decks because you opened 408 packs, but you still don't have it, Drago. Okay, so here's what you need to do. Yeah, and here's what you should have done. What you should have done is you never open packs. You trade the packs for the cards. Yeah, each Eternatus is like, if you trade 4 or 5 packs for an Eternatus, you'll get it, right? There's no guarantee that out of however many packs you open, you will get a Eternatus, right? So it's always better to open packs. Yeah, I think you've definitely learned the lesson the hard way. But yeah, you absolutely never ever want to open packs. Ever. Okay? Just trade for the singles. Yeah, trade the log packs for the singles. Curi, no me estoy dejando la barba. Solo no me he rasurado un par de días, pero no me estoy dejando la barba. Okay. So my opponent fabbed away my Float Stone to make it hard for me to get a knockout here. He has the Focus Sash. So this is what I'm gonna do. I just need to attack this turn, right? I just need to attack this turn, so I'm gonna poison him. Then I'm gonna use Crobat right here. Gonna use the Crobats. I need a lot though. Without Dark Patches, I'm not gonna get anywhere, however. Without Dark Patches, I'm not gonna get anywhere. I don't want to discard that Crobat, so I'm just gonna bench this and Juniper. Gonna need double Dark Patch to make it. I did not get it, so I'm not winning this turn, even though I got the Float Stone. No, I didn't need double Dark Patch. I needed 1 energy. Well, I need either double Dark Patch or 1 energy. I don't have 1 energy attack that can KO Drillbur, right? What do you mean I battled already? Yeah, just open log packs. And Dr. Frog, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Hey, Chill, thank you. Crobat, no, I can't win this turn. How did I not get 1 energy after so many cards? Yeah, you can't win with 1 energy with this deck. I priced 2 as well. So I guess that doesn't help. So I feel like I should... I'll just pass. I already used Crobat this turn, Logan. I already used Crobat this turn. Is this like an Excadrill control deck in Expanded? That would be incredibly annoying. Yeah, I used Crobat, I drew enough cards, and then I used Juniper to draw more. Okay, my opponent clearly not drawing very well. Or I have no... maybe he has teammates in hand. So I'm definitely doing this. I feel like I'm just gonna draw first with Crobats. There's my energy. So I don't know what I'm up against, so I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna attack. I don't wanna lose more resources. I have a feeling this is gonna be some sort of lock deck. This Marowak means you can't item lock. So yeah, I'm not gonna yeah, I have the Vikavolt V deck that did well, built as well against the grain. So I have the Vikavolt deck. If I have time, if I'm feeling like it, I will be playing with that as well today. Okay, this is the one that shuffles back. My opponent top decks N. Have I tried Eternatus with Weavile-GX and no Zoroark? Why? Like, what does Weavile-GX offer? Zoroark is consistency and extra draw. Weavile is clunkiness, and who am I even moving the energy to? You know, it's so easy to power this guy up with energy and Dark Patch that why would you want to move the energies, you know? So I definitely think Zoroark is way, way superior. Spirit Reaper, thanks so much for the follow. Drago Viking as well, thanks so much for the follows. And like, I'm playing the list that did well at the Limitless expanded tournament. Yeah, I'm not creating new decks, but I still wouldn't play Weavile in this. I don't think it's great. Chill, thank you so much for the follow as well. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Alright. Clay. Nice top deck, Pablo. nice top deck. I'm just gonna hold and KO. I mean, Eternatus is doing well in expanded. Right now it's doing well because I don't think I've played against very serious decks, but it did do well in the tournament, right? Papa Lazarus did bubble the tournament, right? He did bubble the tournament. All right. Captivating Pokepuff. Go for it, man. I do have one laser left. So if my opponent doesn't bench anything else, I might have gone for it. If he generally doesn't bench anything else, I might try to draw it. I'm gonna check if it's in there though first. Because if it is, I have decent odds of finding it, I feel. I might have another Field Blower. I don't remember if this has one or two. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I do have Hypnotoxic Laser and Computer Search as outs, but like I said, if this was Dowsing Machine, I feel like that would help with the reusability of Hypnotoxic Laser, reusability of Dark Patch, even reusability of Stadiums or a supporter. So I feel like this deck has enough draw to where you don't need Computer Search. Alright. So I'm gonna be drawing. Oh, I should have grabbed the Eternatus VMAX. That's so dumb. I'm gonna be drawing 8 cards. Like that should have been the VMAX. Okay, but I got it. Perfect. I got it. So say goodbye to your Focus Ash, my friend. You survive with 10 HP, but then the poison, even though you healed at 160. Bye bye Excadrill. Nice. Alright, solid win. Okay, let's try one more game. Yeah, Parallel City, but I feel like you probably want Silent Lab to make sure that you can just counter Sudowoodo right off the bat. Alright. So I lose the coin flip. I feel like sometimes I don't mind losing the coin flip just because then the burden of the right decision is on my opponent. Then the burden of the decision of the right decision on on whether to go first or second falls on your opponent and not on you. All right. So I do want to draw the mulligan cards. This is a pretty sweet hand. Ooh, Ninetales V, interesting. Okay, so definitely want to bench that. I don't know if there's item logs, so I'm just gonna keep the Via Seeker. Well, actually, I can just discard these two, right? Just discard these two. I could grab a Crobat, but nah. I feel like it's better to just establish a Zorua here. And then we'll go like this, we'll go like this, and we will pass. See what our opponent has in store for us. We have Computer Search to like try and counter something rough to draw. It also helps us dig in case my opponent like doesn't bench anything else, and then we can just grab the Float Stone, and it should be a fairly good chance that we donk him that way. I don't know. This deck feels very concise. It's like it's the Eternatus you know from Standard, but with Zoroark for support, right? But with Zoroark for draw support, so that's pretty nice. Okay, into Trainer's Mails. Trainer's Mail, sorry, not Trainer's Mails. It's just one Trainer's Mail. Gets rid of the Quick Wall in favor of that, or I mean, in exchange for the Giant card. That's an interesting choice. Sentis Scourge. Okay, I feel like this is a direct response. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. Never mind, this is not a serious deck. I was gonna say, like, this is a direct response to the CDI Obstagoon, I mean, to the CDI Valplum winning the Limitless tournament, but no. This is Sentis Scourge VMAX with Charizard VMAX, which is honestly scary-ish. Honestly scary-ish. With Muscle Band, I guess this is just like every fire type Pokemon that he owns, he's playing it. With Muscle Band and Professor Kukui, Charizard VMAX actually feels like a potential threat, you know? And you can Kiawe onto it on turn 1. Like, if I was building this deck, I would definitely build it with Kiawe. Maybe I should explore that. Charizard VMAX Kiawe decks. Charizard VMAX Kiawe concept with Muscle Bands and maybe Zigzagoons and Scoop Up Nets, or even Professor Kukui. Yeah, something like that seems all right. Okay, so I get this, and then I get this. I probably should have used that first to discard this guy. It's fine. It's fine. I'll do this. We'll grab Crobat. Yeah, I 100% should have chosen Hearth to discard the Darkrai-GX. Hola, Rodom. Alright, so we need a solid Crobat here to get us the knockouts. We get energy, we get the VMAX, and we get the basic. Just enough, right? Just enough to get us there. So what I'm going to do right here is... I'm just gonna attach, retreat. Oh, actually I didn't need this guy because I had the Darkrai, right? And then we will Dreadnought. Take the first 2 prizes, and like, we're in a spot where even if my opponent responds with a Charizard VMAX 1KO out of the blue, which I would be very surprised if that happened, I have my own Dead End GX to counter that Charizard VMAX, so I think it's gonna be okay. Rolo, how was the tournament? Which one? The Players' Cup? It was terrible. I did terrible in the Players' Cup. 2-2, eliminated. 2-2 and eliminated. 2-2 and eliminated. How about for yourself? How did you do? Alright. Decided to attach to a Sentis Scourge, which is surprising. Like I said, this feels like my opponent just chucked every fire type that he owns into his deck, and yeah, there's a victory. There's not going up against that at this point. Okay, you didn't play. Which deck did I use? I used Sentis Scourge VMAX. Okay, so that will be all for Eternatus VMAX Zoroark-GX. If you enjoyed this, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like, and remember, I am giving out daily codes on every single video on the channel, both English and Spanish. And these days we'll probably have double videos, so double chances of winning. All you need to do is be subscribed, like the video, and leave a comment down below. Any comment works. I will be right back with our next deck, and it'll probably be the expanded Peak Room deck that got 3rd place at the tournaments. Be right back.